When we watched it last night, so maybe this is a first for you, but when I tell you this is a breakthrough product in the toothpaste category, you have never tried anything like it. Dr. Jennifer Jablow has created a dentist, obviously a dentist developed brand that has become a bestseller here at HSN, and she is doing something so unique and different. In fact, this product right here is not like any toothpaste. It's in fact a super paste. It has hydroxyapatite in it. It is like a treatment for your teeth. You know, we should be seeing the dentist, right? Every, twice, so at every 6 months. This is the type of product that you are getting in the chair, and that's because it is dentist developed. I'm going to let Dr. Jablow give you all the intricacies and the education on what is happening in your gums and in your teeth and what this is doing for you, but you're getting 4 months worth today in this brand new super paste. In fact, it has been clinically tested in a stain removal study to actually get about 90% of stain removal power. That's a clinical, that's not even a perception of someone using the product, 90% stain removal power. And that's just where it begins on the surface. Now, when you actually find out what it's doing for your teeth, you're gonna just be blown out of the water. Dr. Jennifer Jablow, tell us all about it. I just love it because I know you're going fluoride free, and I'll let you talk all about it, but this is also huge. We're talking about a 4-month supply right here.
Yes, this is completely breakthrough, nothing you've ever seen before. This is called a super paste. This is not just a toothpaste. This is a clinical treatment for your teeth every single time you brush. We have made the decision to move away from fluoride. You see that a lot of states are taking it out of their water. No one's ever had a cavity or weak teeth because you had a fluoride deficiency. Fluoride is not natural to the body. Well, we found a way to put minerals back into your teeth because your teeth are getting weak because you're losing minerals. You're getting cavities because you're losing minerals. And things happen as we age also. This has 10% hydroxyapatite. It is so mineral dense. Do you see this? It's not goopy, it's not gloppy like another toothpaste. But we didn't just stop there. We put in vitamin D3. 80% of you are deficient in vitamin D3, and that's also for healthy teeth and bones. Vitamin K2, what does vitamin K2 do? It drives the calcium back into the teeth and bones and keeps it away out of the vessels. And here's a very surprising ingredient, which you're not going to taste: organic olive oil. Why did we put that in there? First of all, you can go and Google organic olive oil and gum health. You will see amazing studies, but it also has a good source of vitamin E, which is needed, and it also creates an invisible fence for plaque and stains not to get onto your teeth. Now, look at all these amazing ingredients that we have. The calcium carbonate, that is a very gentle polisher. But what we've done that is so groundbreaking, besides just putting the minerals back into the teeth, so your teeth are actually filling in all the defects, and it recognizes it as something that your body has always had, so it works better. We're also 90% stain removal in the most clean toothpaste that you've ever seen. I like to call it clinical because it's doing something that fluoride can't do. And you don't really want to be using a toothpaste that has to have a drug panel on the back of it and says, don't be worried to swallow. We've upended that, and we've leveled up to what's called a super paste. So the calcium, the phosphate, filling in all those defects in the teeth that you get from your drinking of coffee, tea, wine, tomatoes. Everything is acidic, and every single day we're losing minerals in our teeth. So we're replacing them, and then we're adding all those essential vitamins as well. There you see the hydroxyapatite, and that is going to drive into the surface of the tooth. Fluoride can't do this, and this is natural. We actually don't even have synthetic. We sourced it naturally from Provence, France. We only got the best of the best ingredients. So you're going to be more comfortable eating and drinking hot and cold. This is for everybody to use. Even children can use this. But ladies, when you get to a certain age, let me tell you what happens. As your estrogen drops, things start happening to your teeth and your gums. What happens is 1 in 5 women in the first couple years of menopause lose a tooth. So I actually made this for myself because I'm starting to go through those changes as well. This is the most essential thing for the health of your mouth. This is going to put the minerals back into your teeth. And you see how it's like creamy?
It's so
not
dense.
goopy. It's not gloppy. It's so mineral dense. You're going to think this is such a wonderful treatment because your teeth are going to get so polished. And here's what's amazing. Because we have 90% stain removal, you would think this is a super abrasive toothpaste.
Right.
Guess what? It's not. We tested that as well. We made sure what's called the RDA is very super gentle because we don't want to be rubbing our enamel away. A lot of those whitening toothpaste in the drugstore have super harsh abrasives. So what they're doing is, besides rubbing the enamel away, they're pulling all the minerals out, and your teeth are going to get more stained, they're going to get more sensitive, and they're going to get darker over time. We're putting all the minerals back. So what they're doing is plugging up those little holes like you saw in the animation. What happens then? The surface is smoother, it's glossier, it reflects light better. You're not getting as much discomfort to drinking hot and cold. And look, all you're using is a pea-sized drop. Please do not use more than that. It's so super concentrated, you don't need it. And that's why it's lasting you 4 months. You're also not going to be rinsing it out. You can spit out excess, but you want these minerals to super saturate. 96% of your tooth is made of this hydroxyapatite mineral. So your tooth is seeing something that has always naturally been there. Your teeth do not get cavities, do not soften, do not weaken because you have a fluoride deficiency. There's no fluoride in our body. We don't want to be putting the fluoride in our body. We want to be putting the natural minerals back into our body. The vitamins, the D3, the K2, we're all so deficient in that. And the olive oil, which is a source of vitamin E. And you can look up, please Google vitamin D3, what it does for your gum health, and organic olive oil, what that will do for your gum health as well. This has a very smooth mint flavor. You are absolutely gonna love it. And your teeth are gonna feel like so polished because you know when your teeth get polished at the dentist after you're cleaning and they have that heavy toothpaste?
Yes.
And it's that glossy, glassy, well, but they don't have the technology that we have, but it has that weight to it.
Right.
So it's so dense in minerals. It's polishing, and it's polishing gently, and it's putting all those minerals that you've lost over time back into the teeth. So you're doing something that's defending against stains, defending against acid attack. Your teeth get cavities because of acid, not because you have a fluoride deficiency. We have made a concerted decision to take fluoride out of our Intelliwhite products. So this is what I wanted to bring you that is something better than fluoride. 10% hydroxyapatite. That's why it's called HAP10. But it has a plus on it because it does so much more.
It's a treatment. I mean, from the whitening to... I have learned more from you, Dr. Jablow, in my year here at HSN than I have in my little over 30 years going to the dentist twice a year for my cleanings. I get like a free education from you. I didn't even realize, you know, what my teeth are made up of, that they have these pores, that they need these minerals. To know that a dentist has done all of this work for us, the research. She created a toothpaste that she would want to be using in her mouth. And it's for the microbiome of the mouth because it's all connected. The gums and the teeth and the pores and all of it. That's why I personally have fallen in love with your products. That's why you are the #1 best-selling dental product line that we have here at the network. And this is the breakthrough, brand new this month. Many of you are just laying your eyes on it because it debuted late last night and it is flying. And that's because of that hydroxyapatite, the calcium carbonate, the vitamin D3 and K2, that organic olive oil and all of the benefits of that, along with the xylitol and the peppermint oil. And you know, you educated me too yesterday when we were chatting, Dr. Jablow. You're saying, Rebecca, do not rinse this out after you finish brushing your teeth because you want all of that product to actually infuse and get all through the microbiome. You need just a teeny tiny amount.
Tiny drop.
And then for this price, by the way, we're launching this in the last 12 hours and it's $19.95, 4 months worth. My husband goes to the drugstore and has to pick up a new toothpaste every month. It's not even this. 4 months worth.
And those toothpaste, Rebecca, have such toxic ingredients. I want everybody to understand, when you're brushing your teeth, you absorb 90% of those ingredients. We don't want saccharin. We don't want titanium dioxide. We don't want dyes. We don't want phthalates. We don't even want fluoride anymore. But I didn't want to take fluoride away from you until I found something at the right level that's actually better than fluoride. The hydroxyapatite makes up 96% of your tooth. So your body sees it in our toothpaste and says, oh, That's the same thing. Let me grab onto it. So it puts it back into the teeth, the minerals. Then we have the vitamin D3. Go and Google what D3 does for your gum tissue. It is amazing. D3 also helps bring the calcium into the teeth. Vitamin K2 drives that calcium into the teeth and the bones. Organic olive oil, which you're not going to taste. It has a smooth mint flavor, but the organic olive oil that we got from Greece, which is, I know, such a surprising ingredient. I've been obsessed with what olive oil does for the health of your mouth, and it actually creates an invisible fence, so the plaque and the stains are not getting onto it as well. Xylitol to fight the plaque, the peppermint oil, the calcium carbonate. We actually got that from the marble quarries in Provence. Everything is so supernatural, the best of the best in here, and that's why it's called a super paste. It's not a toothpaste. It is its own category. This is a treatment, and it is so super gentle as well. But in our clinical trials, 90% stain removal. So you're removing the stains, you're putting the minerals back into the teeth, so you're plugging up all those micro defects. Your teeth aren't going to stain as much. You're not going to be as uncomfortable drinking something hot or eating something cold like ice cream, and you're doing something so good for your health. You've taken all the toxic ingredients out of your paste and leveled up to what's called a super paste, like a treatment, like going to the dental office every single time. But please, only use a pea-sized drop. That's all you need, and do not rinse it out. All you do is spit the excess. It has an amazing flavor to it, and it's going to super saturate your saliva. So over time, the calcium, the phosphate, all of that is going to plug up the defects that are in your teeth. That, remember, your teeth don't get cavities because of a fluoride deficiency. Your teeth get cavities. Your teeth get weak over time because you're losing minerals every single day from what we eat and drink. We're putting it back in a very mineral dense treatment for your teeth that is super clinical, because it's clinical and it's clean and it is groundbreaking. And if you're a lady going through the changes or after that, this is absolutely essential for you, because as your hormones drop, you need those minerals back into your teeth.
Dr. Jablow, I cannot be more excited about this, and it's massive. 4 months worth right here. This is really flipping the script, and I can't wait to see all these other brands trying to come out now with what you've created. Phenomenal. Get this home for $9.98. See a difference within 30 days or send it right back to us, but you're going to be one of the first to grab it. I'm so excited. I have to pull this out of my little makeup caddy.